Hello, beautiful ones. Today I am coming through with a free reading of a condition instead of a part of the body. I thought that I would try something a little different today. And what's been coming through very strongly in a variety of different ways and from different sources is the topic of insomnia. So I thought I would explore that in a reading today with you live. And I would like to just give you a little bit of an overview to begin with of what insomnia is, because we often mistake altered sleep patterns or sleeplessness for insomnia. And so insomnia is quite specific in that it is a persistent and distressing sleeplessness condition. So it often will have an effect on our functioning in daily life, and it will often leave us feeling hugely fatigued and struggling to cope in our everyday life. It's either an issue with falling asleep at night, so taking longer than 30 minutes to fall asleep at night, or having problems maintaining sleep, so wakefulness throughout the night of more than half an hour, or waking very early in the morning and not being able to get back to sleep, or a combination of all three of those. So insomnia is quite specific, and we often will go through phases of sleeplessness that meet those criteria at different points in our lives. It's quite a normal reaction of our body. It's a way that we can cope with stress. But it is something that can become chronic. So if these issues last for more than 1 month, then it's classed as chronic insomnia, and that's really what I'm speaking to today. So chronic insomnia is something that it affects at least 10% of our population in Australia and potentially around the world as well. And 1 in 3 people at any point in their lives, at some point in their lives, will actually experience the symptoms of insomnia, whether it's due to medical condition, whether it's due to a life situation, or whether it's due to something else. But it will be affecting a very large proportion of us at any given moment. So it's quite a big issue, this one. And there are many different ways that we can approach insomnia. But what I want to do today is come at it from a slightly different angle and speak to the energetic meaning behind the insomnia. So what is coming through very strongly today is this question: what story are you clinging to about your sleeplessness? And if you are suffering sleeplessness right now, or if you go through cycles of suffering sleeplessness or insomnia, then this is very much for you. And if you never ever have any issues with your sleep, then you can potentially listen to this as well, because it might be showing up in other ways for you, in potentially how we describe our tiredness and how much sleep we feel we've had in each day. So what story are we clinging to around our sleeplessness? And this is very powerful because as Byron Katie says, we have always had the perfect amount of sleep. It's one of my favourite quotes of hers, that no matter what amount of sleep we had or how disturbed it's been, whether it's by us or whether it's by those around us, our sleep is perfect for what we have that day. We are never unprepared or underprepared for what we need to experience in that given day. We have had the perfect amount of sleep. And for those of you who have very disturbed sleep, that may come as a bit of a surprise. But what I want you to do is to explore the story you're holding around your sleeplessness. Are you judging it as bad? Are you judging it as faulty that you are waking up early in the morning before everybody else and laying awake unable to get back to sleep? Are you judging that your tiredness is as a result of your sleeplessness? Because the two are not necessarily related. You can have a very small amount of sleep, and many people can survive on this small amount of sleep without having the tiredness that comes from it. They can still have a fountain of energy no matter how well they've slept. So where are you clinging to this lack of sleep as an excuse to not show up in our day? Where are we using it? Where is our ego coming in and saying, I'm tired, I didn't sleep, so-and-so was snoring, my baby woke me up, I have just got this horrendous insomnia I can't deal with. Where are we clinging to those stories and using them as a reason to not show up in our day? So our insomnia is asking us that. Our sleeplessness is asking us that. One of the things that can happen as we go through this journey of our lives is that we can go through phases where we require less sleep. And it's very important for us to really honour these phases, that we may not need the sleep amount that we thought or that we've been told we need. Everybody is unique. Every human being on this planet has different requirements to the next human being, and your requirements are very unique and very different and special. So finding out what serves you is very important. But it is also very important to realize you do not have to settle for what you have always thought of as your normal. If your normal is to be a night owl and fall asleep at midnight in front of the TV, or your normal is to lay awake worrying about the whole world, having the weight of the world on your shoulders between 1 and 3 a.m., your normal's not normal. You have been settling for a normal that isn't right for you. It's not serving you, especially if it's making you show up each day exhausted and unable to function. So if you are the worrier that lays awake at night worrying and thinking through all of the things and trying to come up with solutions that won't stay in your head, so in the morning they've all gone anyway, you need to delve into meditation. Meditation every day, regardless of the amount of time or the practice or the type of practice. If you do it every day and show up, even if it's just for 5 minutes, that will completely shift. Within a month, you will not have that level of worrying insomnia. In 1 month, it will be gone, even if it's been with you for 10 to 20 years. If you are the sort of person who wakes up energized in the morning and you feel pulsing through your body, and even if it may be at 4 a.m. when the rest of your household is asleep, if you feel this pulsing energy, then perhaps tune into where you are holding a sense of dysfunction around that. We may be feeling like we are broken, that something's not right, or that we're reacting to something, or have eaten something wrong, when perhaps what's actually happening is your energy is shifting, you're upgrading. Now, these things should not stay there all the time. We shouldn't always be having upgrade cycles, but we do go through cycles where our body is charged with energy in the morning, and some call it Shakti rising or Kundalini rising, and that's just the terms around the energy. And it's normal for us to go through these cycles when we feel good. If we allow ourselves to not see it as a problem and allow ourselves to feel good about this energy, and perhaps even honor ourselves, get up, start writing, do what it is that you feel like doing, meditate then, go and exercise, do something for you while the rest of the world is asleep in that time, and cherish it as a gift to you. It's your body giving you this gift of wakefulness when there is no other time for that wakefulness. But do honor yourself at the other end and go to bed early. If you're going to be waking up every morning early, don't stay up until midnight watching Netflix. Go to bed. Go to bed early and honor yourself in that way. And if you are the person that lays awake before going to sleep at night, that is when to empty your mind, get out your pen and paper, do some journaling, honor your boundaries around sleep, and really set in a ritual nature to going to bed at night. So start thinking about the shower as a ritual. Start thinking about whether you have a cup of herbal tea or just relaxing in the evening. Start thinking about that as a ritual time. Start thinking about that sleep as precious, cherished, honoring, nurturing time for your body. That's when we regenerate. If we don't sleep, we don't regenerate. We don't keep reproducing ourselves in a healthy way, and we don't stay young and vibrant for as long as we possibly can. Who doesn't want to stay young and vibrant for their whole lives? So honoring that bedtime is very important, and it's a perfect time to meditate, perfect time to go into heart coherence, or a perfect time to listen to a guided meditation track. So if you're not meditating and you are suffering insomnia, then you are missing the message that's coming. And insomnia, yes, we often do treat it with medication. It's often treated with anxiety medication or with sleeping pills. But it is a symptom. We're treating a symptom, and a symptom is a messenger. So if we just numb out the messenger and then have to deal with the consequences of the side effects of our medication, then we are missing the opportunity. This messenger has a message for you, so listen to this message. And as I said, if you aren't sure which one that you are, if you've come in late to this video, go back and have a listen. If you are the waker at the beginning of the night, taking a while to get back to sleep, if you are someone who wakes through the night and worries, or somebody who wakes up early in the morning full of energy and unable to get back to sleep, then there's different strategies in there for each of you to help start to embrace what's coming through for you. And these messages are very important. If you are struggling with insomnia and you find that these practices don't help you or these strategies don't help you, then try going a little deeper and finding out what's laying underneath this insomnia. Are we feeling very much out of alignment? Had an alarm going on my phone. I don't know what was going on there. I don't know if you can see me. But yes, if you're feeling very much out of alignment with your life's path, then this may be something for you to explore. Because if you are laying awake feeling like life should be different to how it is, and that's what you're worrying about, then that's a much deeper topic that you need to delve into. And if you need help around that, then I can help. Other people can help you as well. But perhaps getting out your journal and having a real think about these things. These are deeper issues. But sleep is still very important. And although we are in this 3D reality that we live in, and some of it is an illusion, we can work around this. But we need to explore what serves us. Explore how much sleep serves you. Explore how much doesn't. Sometimes too much sleep is a bad thing. Not enough sleep can also be a bad thing. But you are unique and your needs are different to others. So start listening into your body. And when you feel the pull to go to sleep, go. Don't put it off until later. Don't watch one more episode. Go to bed. Hope you have a beautiful night's sleep tonight, and it's been a real pleasure seeing you again today. And I'm sorry about the weird alarm going off. I've got bread in the oven. It's my daily bread. It's in the oven. So I apologise for the weird intermittent thing that happened in the middle of the video. Thanks guys for joining me live. Have a beautiful day. Mwah.